So this is the diapason of the key of tuning forks of water. I don't know if you hear it. It's a water frequency. It has been, created with Marc-Henri, Professor Marc-Henri, who dedicated his life 40 years to learn about water, and who passed away on the 30th of October. So this is come back. So here I am back in the desert and at home, and I must say that I feel really weird and a little bit disoriented after 4 months away. I feel it's a very, very strange time, and not only for me, a lot of people around me as well are feeling this shift. I am like in a state, I'm very happy inside. It's very interesting. I'm very confused and very happy in the same time. It's like the higher self knows that something new is coming. And despite the non-pleasant state in the body, because I feel sleepy all the time, and this is not about the jet lag or anything. It's another kind of state. I need to sleep a lot. I have also since some weeks a pressure on my right side of the skull that is like painful, and every time I do an effort for something I feel the tension, the pressure here. So I know that on my astrological chart I have some retrograde planet as at that place. When you do the head of the Buddha and you put all your astrological chart, regarding the head of the Buddha, you can see at what place the planets are situated on your head. And for me, it's the right eye and the right temporal right side where I have retrograde planet, and one of them is Pluto. And Pluto is quite very active these days. So it's a lot going on. So it's a transformation process. It's like something deep inside. I lose all landmark on the surface about where I want to be, where I want to go, what I want to do. Do I want to be here? Do I want to be in Thailand? I don't feel to be in Thailand. I don't feel to stay here all my life. I really don't know. And it's really amazing, because the fact of not knowing and acknowledging that I don't know in a way free me and open me to the unknown and to the unexpected. And it's like inside, my higher self is like excited about that, because there is a lot of happiness. It's really weird. Sometimes I wonder where is coming this happiness? Because nothing more special. Sure, I am in the place I like, but I loved also to be in Thailand. I love to garden. I love to do what I was doing. And like by chance, my house there is not finished. So I have to go back in January again. I cannot believe it. It was supposed to be finished 1 year ago. So I take this delay like a not normal process that is beyond me, beyond my will. There is something in the invisible that is at work, and I'm not upset. I've been upset with some workers, yes, because too much is too much. But I'm not upset about the delay and the fact I have to go back, and I found a way to go back without spending too much money with using miles, because the trip is very expensive every time I want to travel there, and I can't spend this money anymore. So luck, I accumulated miles and I use this, and like this I can go, in a lighter way there next year. So this is, it's like everything is in perfect order, and it's really surprising what is going on. So I wanted also to let know the people from Europe or around that I will do this in French as well, but I felt to do it in English today because my last live was in French. There are a lot of things I would love to share with you. I have not done a live in English after the election. So one thing I wanted to tell you, now more than ever, it's time to be really focused on what is right for you, because nothing is wrong. Nothing is this. No matter who gonna be in place, you really have to take in charge your life yourself. I always say that since many years, but now more than ever. And this is more about your mind, state of mind. You have to be aware that what is coming in your mind, it's what you create. I speak about that since many years. You have to, and it's very difficult in these days because a lot of people are, in fact, experiencing confusion. And they don't know, like I am. They don't know really what they want, who they are, what they do, where they want to be, what they want to go. So it's a very, very interesting time, very challenging, but very exciting because everything is possible. When I notice when you take off the fact that you know who you are, you know what you want. In fact, this, when you know, you bring limitation to yourself. When you are in this state of confusion and you don't know, everything is possible, and it's like enlarging your field of possibilities. It's like, maybe it's for that inside there is this happiness, because the fact that I am not knowing anymore where I want to be, what I want to do, and all that, sometimes I want to close my corporate, and the day after, no, I don't close it. And sometimes I want to stop the shawl, and the day after, no, I continue. And it's like one day is the opposite of the other. And in fact, the fact to acknowledge that free me and say, okay, one day at a time, and I will do what I feel in the moment. And it can be disorienting, but on another side, it makes you more able to experience how you can be limitless, and how you can have other options, and how you can really surrender to what is. And it's very hard because we know what is going on in the world more than ever. With all the terrible things that are going on. But this, we still have to be centered, to be anchored to what is right for us, because what is right for us deep inside, despite I want to go there, I want to do that and that. No, there is an axe inside of us that knows what is the value that we are, under, and what we want to express. When we know this and we keep this axe, this create in the invisible an egregor, and this is the base. And if we are, all centered on what is right for us and our values, deep values, it will create this. We have to don't be, I say this since a long time, on about fears and all that. We see a lot about things about AI and about all this can take the power on us and all that. Don't bring these fears. Just envision something more positive about that. And like this, we're going to create another reality. We have really to have in mind that what we have in our mind, we create it. I am aware about this since a very long time. It's for that, in a way, I'm not stressing out when I am in this state of, confusion at the physical material level. There is no fear in that. There is no fear to don't have, what I need. There is no fear at all. So if it was fear, I will have maybe the opportunity to create the subject of my fear. This is something I learned long time ago when I was in training, symbolization training with Marge Reddington in the 90s, about the basic human needs and how to recognize them and how to satisfy them. And we were speaking about the fact that what we fear and what we think, we have a lot of chances to make them reality in our lives. So better to focus on our dreams, on things that make us happy. And, if you don't want to do this today, maybe you can be excited in doing it the next day, is what I do since I arrived like 3 days ago, and I still not unpacked my luggages. And every day I have something else. And yesterday I was going to do it, and I was feeling so sleepy that I went to bed at 1:30 p.m. and I wake up at 9, and after I worked on my computer up to 1 o'clock a.m. and 1 a.m. So and I discovered things that I was not discovering also in my computer. So this is things, one friend was telling me today that it's amazing, the synchronicities. I was speaking to her about the fall I had because I fell several times these last months, and what this created in me about obliged to be still and to connect the dots in my life. And she said, yeah, me too, I fell, and like by chance, where I fell, I discovered the thing I was looking since a long time, and I was not finding it. And the way I fell, I found it. And yeah, it's that. It is that. It's like our higher self is really guiding you also in this not pleasant experience in the body. And it's quite fascinating. So it's about also trusting the process of self-healing. And more, because more you are touching the body, more you have to surrender, more you have to trust and have faith. It's not about hope, it's about faith. And this has to be, nothing can break your faith. So more and more you are like touching the body to improve your ability to have strength in your faith. I'm telling you, it's quite really intense sometimes. So I wanted to share all this with you. And as I was saying before, for the one who are in Europe and in France, I move again. I'm gonna travel again. The 14th of December, I'm leaving for France. So I will be in France, and I will do like I did in February, a shawl sale at my friend's house, because she offered to me to do this shawl sales. So if you are interested in having some shawls for gift for the holiday and all that, I can bring them in France and ship them from France. That would avoid, heavy shipping fee and also tax for the people in Europe. So think about it. Let me know if you are interested. I can bring the shawls with me, and I can, ship them from Paris. I will be in Paris. If you can come in Paris, I will be in just the suburb Vanves. I will be there from the 15th afternoon to the 20th afternoon. And after I will be in Corsica. So also, if you are in Corsica and want to have some shawls, I can meet you, or I can ship them from you there to you there. So a lot of possibilities. And after that, so I stay in France, in Corsica, until middle of January. And after, I go back to Thailand. So let me know if you are interested in getting some shawls or even bracelets. I can bring them with me. it's always easier because, you know, of shipping, and it's easier to bring them and to ship them from Europe. So you can contact me, send me an email, a message or an email, and organize. We can get organized. We did that last time and it was great. We had some afternoon of, you know, meeting with my customers in Paris, and it was really amazing because we had the best time all together. And yeah, so this is, you know, it's a really, really strange time. I've been also a lot shadowbound. I'm still on restriction on Instagram and Facebook again for 2 more months. So some people cannot see my post. I will post this video in YouTube, so maybe it's there that they can see and know a little bit about what is going on. So I will post that on YouTube. You can have the translation for the people who don't know how to do it. It's a little wheel under the video, and you can click on that wheel and you can use a translator. A lot of my followers are explaining how to do that and are doing that, so you can do this. A lot of people just told me, oh, you are back, I see you highlight again. So this means that when I was in Thailand, a lot of people were not seeing my highlight or my stories. I don't know how these Instagram algorithm are working, but now I'm back for 3 weeks, and you can be in touch with me here. I hope. We'll see how it goes. So this is what I wanted to let you know about. So I don't know if you have questions. Also, I may do live video with Nathalie Theo end of this week. Actually, we're going to speak about what a lot of people are experiencing in their body, and she experienced as well, and it's like, oof. I'm telling you, it's intense. So we may do a live end of the week. I will let you know about that. And voila. So this is a little announcement I wanted to do. So you are welcome to contact me here by messages, and to let me know if you are interested. Also, in private session, I started again. I was not really, you know, on the point on that. When I was in Thailand, it was complicated with the time difference, 15 hours. But now I am starting again to have private sessions in, you know, in intuitive listening, if I can say. So if you are interested, you can message me here or send me an email. And I will answer to you, and maybe we can do, you know, a video chat or something. Voila. So I wish you a very good end of the day, or a very good day. And at very soon here. I think I'm going to do very soon a live in French as well. Bye-bye.